Welcome back to another video, Badges. My name is Blake and Nancy. We are back at it again with some quality content. So it's been a little over a year now, and since Cringe has came out, if you haven't seen it, it's a short film I did for a competition. I won second place. So you're probably wondering where the short film is that was supposed to come out this year, if I was gonna, probably do another one since I won second place and got $30 for it. But I didn't know that they were doing another one, because usually they post it on Facebook like they did last year, like, oh, big teenage film competition, and come and enter and all this other stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, let's do that. But this year they didn't have it. They didn't have like a post about it, and I even like looked for it. I even like went through their Facebook all the time to try to find it because I figured they'd post about it. And then I decided to go to their actual website like towards the end of July or whatever, end of June, and I saw they had a flyer on their actual website about it, and that I had missed it because they were like just about to show them on like the 29th of June. And I was like, oh my god. Boy. So I missed it, basically. And I was going to make Cringe 2 for it. I was going to make it kind of like with another character and stuff. But I could still do it, since I'm a YouTuber and I'd post it anyways. I could still make it, but I don't know. I never really got around to it. And I might eventually. I'm not sure. Who knows if I will, because I got some big projects that I have to work on besides it, before I work on that. So that's what happened with that. So that's why there's not Cringe 2 or anything like that. But I figured that we would go through, since it was a little over a year ago, I figured we'd go through, we'll watch it. I'll probably watch the behind the scenes as well. I'll like pause it, talk about some stuff, explain it and that. But first, let's go through the comments real quick to see what people have to say. And by the way, I liked my own thing. Nice. 1 dislike, probably from a hater. 225 views. So it was actually a pretty big deal, but that's because kids from my school were in it. So their friends saw it and they're like, hey, well, I was in a short film made by Blake. You should check it out. And we shared it all over. And then people that watched it from the place that presented them, they watched it on the YouTube channel and stuff. And then they posted it probably and shared it somewhere. So a lot of other people probably clicked on it. So yeah, that's how it got 225 views. We go through, we got some comments here, not going to lie. I liked it more than I thought I would. Lol. Most people thought it was going to be trash, and it is trash, and we'll get to that. That's when I go through this first. I'm not sure why I'm reading comments first. There's spoilers here. If you're the bottle, then I'm the hand. I never understood this. Like I said, I think I understood that, so thank you. I think that she said, like, if you're the bottle, I'm the hand. So if you're, like, the bottle, so, like, the liquid, and then I'm the hand that's going to drink it and consume your content. Is that what she's taught? I don't know. She doesn't comment on it. She doesn't comment anymore. So I have no idea. If you're watching this somehow, is that what you mean? Oh, Betsy here. This was a lot funnier than I thought it would be. Damien in the background on one of the shots honestly made me laugh. 10 out of 10, best short film. GG, mate. Yeah, it was quality. Okay, not to be rude, but if your goal was to make me want to beat your bleep, then you succeeded. And then I was like, I mean, it wasn't a goal, but I don't mind, mate. Because I don't care about your haters. Yeah, I make a joke at the beginning that people got offended by for some reason, so we'll get to that. If your job was to make me hate myself with Cringe, then you succeeded. No problem, the cringe is real. Lol. My house is this way. For some reason, that made me laugh extra hard. That was awesome. I laughed so hard. Amazing work. Pretty good, though. Just a bit cringy, of course. Oh, 159. Like, directly at the camera. That's pretty dope. I laughed pretty hard. So, most people overall liked it, except for I think the family and friends of the actresses that's later on, and now they don't care. But we'll watch it and do that, so. Hey, whoa. Just stop it right there real quick. Okay, so the short film turned into a disaster. So, just to start out, I made it 21:9 in editing. I bumped the contrast up, so that's why it looks so high contrasted. And the original script never had any of this voiceover stuff. It was supposed to be funny on its own, and like I say here, it was supposed to be called Stain and not Cringe. It wasn't supposed to be like super cringy. It was supposed to be more just like a funny teenage comedy. And then it turned bad. So, and then I voiced the whole thing over and made fun of it. That way it was cringy, and that way people thought it was intentional, even though I do say it's not intentional, and that just did that. So. Faster and a half. And, yeah, my whole team left me, and, we were originally supposed to film the house scene at a different house. Never happened, because I woke up in the morning and the guy canceled on the thing and said I couldn't come to his house to do it because he was sick, or someone in his house was sick, or whatever. So we couldn't actually film at his house, and then people that were supposed to be in it couldn't be in it because they were, like, gone on vacation. They were, like, with family stuff or whatever. I think one girl had a funeral to go to. One girl was visiting her cousin up north, stuff like that. So there was supposed to be a bigger group and everything, and then the people that were in it were like, no offense to them, but they were like my last choices. So I was like, you guys want to be in something? And they're like, yeah, sure. So then they were in it.
I had to hire myself a group of actresses.
This is what people were offended by.
This movie was going to be called
I like the super cheesy basic text.
You'll see. But I'm renaming this to Cringe. That's all you'll do. I at least hope that you'll laugh, because this is supposed to be a comedy. I hope you see the satire in this.
The editing is bad.
You can play it.
Obviously, because it was intentional.
There you go.
As somewhat intentional.
So let's start this out super cheesy.
Over the shoulder shot. Six shot of me.
And my enemies call me Stain. They think they're
another over the shoulder shot.
Anyways, I'm just a normal teenager.
This says
except for one thing.
The over the shoulder shots were actually filmed at the end. That was like the last things I shot, because I like did everyone else's scenes like, okay, leave, because I didn't want to waste their time for one, and they were pretty annoying. No offense to them. All they did was want to talk, and they didn't actually want to work, you know. So I was like, all right, your scenes are done. Leave now. And then I just filmed a bunch of solo stuff. So all this stuff was filmed while I was gone. I think this one wasn't, so, yeah, but the over the shoulder in that is. And that was the same footage played over again. Looks like.
It blinds me, and I usually fall over. Okay. Oh crap.
I actually like that transition, even though the run, it should have been like I started running back here. Hold on. I should have actually had it where I started running here.
All over, okay? Oh, crap.
And then it just, like, transitions, and then you can hear the sound. I don't think I edited out the sound of the actual thing, because you can hear that faint sound there. But I do like that transition of this shot.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, crap.
This to that. I like that shot. That was a good shot. That was pretty good, too.
That's Katie. She's the most popular girl in school. Now I just realized how cliche this
Telly's here, too.
Chelsea thinks she can get a dolphin just because her dad is a marine whale biologist. Oh my god.
We actually voiced the whole thing over, as that's why their audio sounds somewhat decent. I actually had them all come into my house and voice the whole thing over. So the lips might be a little bit off, and sometimes with my scene coming up, it's intentionally off. I did that on purpose. So it's just quality. And also this was, you know, filmed like 16 by 9, and then I made it 21 by 9, so I actually just cut off the top and the bottom. So like that's why like my stuff is all cut off, because otherwise it would actually all be here. But it doesn't really matter.
Hey Stan!
Yeah, that make you cringe? Now let's watch me pretty much match their cringe. Oh hey guys, what's up? You know, I'm just chilling at the park, you know?
Yeah, would you want to?
Hey, hold that thought. I gotta go do stuff.
I kept the audio in there.
Stan?
And here.
Oh, hey, what's up?
I was wondering if you want...
And the nature sound effects that you hear, like the birds chirping and that, those are just an MP3 file. That's not actually from the park. Because there's a lot of people like talking. You can't really see anyone over here. But there's a lot of people talking. There's like a dog barking and that, so a lot of it was cut out.
I wanted to go to a party at Destiny's house. Well, more of a get-together. There won't be any decorations.
Wow, you can really tell the short film had a small budget.
What?
I didn't have a budget to decorate, to make like a party scene, so I was like, well, it's just a get-together. There's no decorations or anything, just like easy cover, and then a fourth wall break.
What? Nothing. I'm just gonna have to look into my schedule and see how I have plans with and stuff.
the lips. I made them off on purpose at this point.
You know?
Oh, okay.
I'm free.
That was supposed to be a lot funnier than it was. But he was supposed to just be like, I'm free. Just like, yeah. It's like, oh yeah, I have to look at my schedule. Yeah, I'm free. You know, something like that.
Okay, good.
Is Damien gonna be there?
Just shut up and come do it.
You got it.
Looks to the camera.
Yes. The next day. Did that sound cool enough? I don't know.
Yeah, then these were supposed to be like cooler transitions and that, and a lot of the times I just like quickly did all their lines. So like when we shot that, I just had the camera pointed at Telly, and it's just like she just said all of her lines in a row, and then I put it on me, and then I said all my lines in a row, and then we're just like boom, good for that last part there. That's all we did. I didn't want to waste any other time. So that first filming day, all that was just the first day for like that less than 2 minutes was just like an hour or two of actually filming and like getting shots somewhat decent, and then realizing that they're garbage, and then just saying screw it, and we'll just go with it. And yeah, I was like putting it together, and I just realized how cringy it was.
No, just play the clip. Go. You gotta keep it under 6 minutes, people.
Sure, of them had to be less than 6 minutes. I love how I just like took like 3 shots there, and then it's like boom, boom, Like, you didn't need that shot at all.
Before we keep going, let's make it.
I did way too many shots. You only needed like 2.
The most umbrella lights in the background in these shots in this house.
I didn't reveal the footage. I just was like filming.
Oh hey.
Tripod was too small, so it's like down below me. And by the way, it's always on a tripod because I never had anyone to like actually be there. That's why it's all still shots. Because if I would make it again and I actually had like a bigger group, I would have like a co-director, someone that is somewhat decent, and they can like follow what I say. Ooh, my old shoes. I miss my old shoes.
It's Damien. He doesn't really like me very much, but he kind of looks like me. I don't know. Maybe because I had to play a double role because someone dropped out.
Yeah, the kid we were supposed to film at his house. He was supposed to play Damien.
Hey, Stan's here.
The music though.
So, what are we doing?
We're playing Spin the Bottle.
Slow motion bottle effects.
This is added to make it extra stupid and cringy. This part took forever to film. With the whole, like, spinning the bottle and that. And then I didn't mean to shift the camera like that. It was supposed to stay like that. But I kind of actually, like, made it like a head nod. On accident.
More slow motion bottle effects. No. That's it, we're out of here.
I left the audio in here. Because I wanted, like, the angry, like, steps away in there, but then it had the static in that.
Stop. Are you trying to hurt me?
I'm not gonna let you kiss that.
I like how this is all dead silent. Just the sound.
See, I told you.
Ha, foreshadowing.
Calm down.
How about this? Oh snap! He grabbing that mirror, boy. Love that foreshadowing. Did you catch that at the beginning there? Yeah, foreshadow. Huh.
There was requirements. We had to have a character named Stan. We had to have a mirror, and it had to be a comedy or a horror movie. So it had to be either one of those. So we chose comedy, obviously, because we couldn't do a horror. Because the person I originally wanted to be there was going to do like the special effects makeup for like horror, but she couldn't be there because, like I said, she was visiting her cousin or whatever, I think. So that didn't happen. But yeah, so we had to have a mirror, so I made it like some stupid thing up last minute to where he had like a fear of mirrors or whatever.
And give him extra credit, please. It's terrible. Hey, Damien.
I like this scene. I'm looking at the camera for one, to making sure that I felt in shot. And two, if you listen in the background, I wanted the smack sound effect in there of him hitting the floor.
At the beginning there, yeah, foreshadow.
And if you listen,
extra credit, please. It's terrible. Hey, Damien.
You can hear them talking in the background just for that split second because they were all eating, and I was like, no, we need to get this done so I can go and get stuff done with editing in that. And they're like, oh no, we're just gonna eat. We're gonna eat some food. Well, we're in the middle of filming. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I just filmed all the scenes that they weren't in while they were there. So they were actually at the table right behind me. Like, I fell, and then like right over there, like this is the floor right next to the dining room. So the table's like right next to it. So I like fell right at like their feet. Like, filming the shot, like, 10 times.
That looks so much cooler in the movies. You can't do that. This movie's supposed to be PG.
If you can't hear what I say, I say, you can't do that. This movie's supposed to be PG. So he, like, punched him in the face, and, yeah, it's funny.
Come on, guys.
And everyone just runs out. I like that. I like that, where she, like, grabbed me, and I, like, stumbled like that. Actually stumbled into the door. It was actually pretty bad. So, yeah, there's the front door there. Someone, is she just sitting up there?
I don't think she'll talk.
I didn't even notice that.
Okay, pause it right here. She's someone that didn't show up for the last 2 days, and which means I kind of couldn't record her voice for this part. She's supposed to say, "Where are we running to?"
This pretty much explains itself.
For you guys. Where are we running to?
The park.
The park.
The park. Wah-ha-ha-ha.
For extra cringe, that wasn't the original transition.
Let's go.
Ah, this is nice, isn't it? Yeah, until the cops show up and arrest Stan for punching a guy.
It's not my fault. Apparently, no one knows how to fake laugh. This is my interpretation of what they sounded like, basically.
Even though that's me, that's like... I was like... It's me. I did that. And it actually sounds somewhat... You sounded to make it like... I should have made it cringy, like... Something like that would have been a lot funnier, but I just made it, and it's like some people like, actually sounds somewhat legit.
Well, I'm going swimming. Who's coming with me?
My camera was off chiming with her, so like the shot, I should have been way farther back for one, and then but I had to make sure I wasn't in the scene, so I should have done it like on my side and then have her like stand up and then follow her. Like I could do that a lot better these days.
Here, thanks.
Yeah, same. I swear I saw a spider on her arm.
I think we could have seen there.
Sorry, I thought there was a spider on your arm. Alright, stop it right here. Look in the...
That was originally not supposed to be in it either. I added that in. And then yeah, this guy right here.
Back and the top right there. You see those guys over there playing that basketball? Yeah, one of those said that, oh, sorry, I can't make it. You really couldn't make it to film this stuff, huh? When you're 20 feet from us.
Yep.
Yeah, we were supposed to film at his house, which is like right over on that street. And it's just like, we couldn't film at your house, but you're right there. You're definitely really sick. So I actually went to his house. Like, he doesn't have Facebook, or like, I don't have his phone number or anything. So I actually walked to his house, knocked on the door. His parents answered, and I asked Jamie if I could talk to him. I told him it. He went and talked to his parents about it. They said yes. He said yes. Everything was cool. He was going to be in it. Then the next day, it's like, no, you can't do that. It's like, boy. Like, it's not like I asked him and he's like, yeah, sure. And then, like, his parents found out or whatever. And he, like, told his parents and they said no. No, I talked to his parents personally. I literally went to his house and knocked on the front door for this.
You're lucky this
It was terrible.
PG, otherwise I'd fight you.
Do you think we should stop breaking the fourth wall?
Nah, it's fine.
His camera angles are garbage.
Right.
Nah, I think you'll be...
I don't mind that part. And that part was added in to be somewhat funny. Yeah, look how many people were here.
My house is this way.
Boys.
Hey, stand here again. I'm not sure why some guy keeps interrupting my short film.
Making fun of my voiceover.
But anyways, that's the story and how I got my first girlfriend.
And then, yeah, this is like, there's the thumbnail.
Oh wait, wrong movie. You're probably wondering if I ever got arrested.
Deadpool reference.
Let's just say that Tilly has...
See, if I were to do this now, obviously the credits would have been at the beginning, and like music would have played right at the beginning, and then like in the corner, like down here, like most typical TV shows have been like Blake Gilbert, Kelly Suggs, Caitlin Collier, and you know, it would have been like all that, you know, it's like in the corner, back and forth and that. It would have actually been like a proper like credits at the beginning, like most TV shows now, and not like at the end.
It's a really, really good soundboard on her phone.
And then I put my YouTube channel on here, obviously, because it wasn't just a YouTube thing, it was actually for a competition.
And those Bluetooth speakers work really well. Now, let's just hope my relationship is the same way. Camera goes up to the sky and... Oh, I don't have to read that. I don't have to read that part. Just cut that out. Cut it.
I like how that's like a screenshot. And then I just, you know, did that so it would pause. And then you can, like, see that it tilted. I didn't do it right, and I didn't care.
I don't have to read that.
Like, watch it shift, watch it shift.
Cut it.
Boop. At this point, I was done, because it took me 18 hours to edit that crap. Because of all the footage and crap. It was bad. It was bad, man. It was bad. But yeah, that was Cringe. And if you haven't seen that, go watch the full thing yourself if you want to, or you just watched all of it here anyways. And then here is the bloopers and behind the scenes, so there's lots of that happened, so I put in a little bloopers thing, so I guess we'll watch that too. Is there any comments in this? Yeah. 105 is funny. That was awesome. Congrats on second place. We should make one. And we should make, when, I have no idea, I don't even know what we do. So... yeah, she was the one that was supposed to, like, do the makeup and that was supposed to be there and do all that stuff. And she's the one that went and visited her cousin. You can check out her channel if you want. So I was like, you know, so she's like, we should make one. It's like, yeah, but you weren't here for this one. I liked my own video again. Another 5 likes. Heck yeah, man. But yeah, we'll watch this quality content. So yeah, this is what it originally looks like without no 21:9 ratio, no bumped contrast, and just basic audio. That's why I voiced it over for the most part, because of like the dog barking and that. And I didn't want to like have to like walk up to like people that were like in their 20s or 30s and be like, "Hey, can you make your dog not bark, please? We're trying to film." It's like, this is a public area, and they get in a fight with a bunch of older people. So it's like, well, we'll voice the whole thing over. Me trying to figure out how to walk in, setting up shots, messing around. This is why these things took forever. Like, gosh darn. It's quality content. Just a bunch of awkwardly staring at the camera. And we literally, with the shots being so close up, we literally had the scripts like right below us.
Come to our party at Destiny's house.
Okay, I got this.
I printed off scripts for everyone.
Brady, you look like you about to poop.
Yeah, Telly's sister was there in the background.
We're playing. I look like.
Quality content.
We're playing spin the bottle. You didn't say with ass. I know. Okay. We're playing spin
Quality.
the bottle.
That's why it took forever. And then her mom, because we recorded it at Brady's house, so like her mom was there in the kitchen, and she's like, "Wait, what are you playing?" It was.
Okay, good.
Do that again.
You're just gonna squat.
I'm just gonna squat.
Just stop working on my
Quality. I gave in. It took forever to do these as well.
Hand expression if you want to.
Come up to it right now.
No.
What?
Yeah, I actually did have her bring the camera up. I did have her like that and slowly rise it. She thought I was saying like, it's pretty obvious what happened, but she was saying like, I was saying no. So she thought that I was like, she was doing something wrong. But that's the line of the, yeah.
That's why I want to. Oh!
I remember that was about, they said they were like kept messing up, and like, I don't know if they're apologizing for messing up. They're like, her friend was making fun of her for messing up. It's like, that's why I wanted the person that was supposed to be in it but couldn't because she was at a funeral, I think, or something. I don't know what it was. So, I was making jokes. It was funny.
Mom said no, but I'm thinking that.
Grandmommy said no.
Because mom said no? I guess her mom said no. She walked like half a mile.
You're good. You only had to go out of frame.
I stepped on a shoe.
I like how the whole camera shakes.
Not sure if that was on. Why are you in the.
She's just in my shot. I think that's an angle that we never even used. Oh yeah, because we were going to have it where I punched him on the side. Like I was going to have my face here, and then someone was going to like put their fist here, and then I was going to do that. I think you'll see that like right here, actually. Yeah, the people that won first place are like, oh, they're gonna win this, but it was 3 very serious people that actually wanted to make something good that actually worked together flawlessly, and it's just like no. But technically, they got $60, and when I went to the premiere, no one that was in this showed up, so I was like, well, I might as well just keep the money for myself, and so I got $30, and then the first place winners they got 60, but there's 3 of them, so they only got $20 a piece. So boom, I technically got more money. I don't remember what game I bought with the money. What game did I buy? It's like one of my favorite games too. I can't remember which one it was though at the time.
Go.
Stop. Are you trying to hurt me?
And like people playing music and everything. Like if they weren't in frame, they didn't care. And they're like talking crap about something. I'm like trying to set up some scenes, and it's just like. Yeah, it was like 6 hours. It's like the whole house scene was like 6 hours or so. We got down to the park at like 10 at night, and we're like, nope, we can't do this. And then it was like, oh, my camera's dead anyway. So yeah, we did that like the next day. So it was like 3 days to film a 6-minute short thing. 18 hours to edit because of all the audio. I did most of it on one track, and then like they were talking in the background, so I never knew where the lines were to sync up the lips. And I was like, it's pretty bad. It was a terrible day for me. It was a terrible day editing this crap.
And go.
Where? Wait, what am I supposed to say?
Let's record it.
You already recorded.
She did it flawlessly. She did it really good. The way that she said it and everything, I was like, oh, that's really good. And then I looked at the camera, and I noticed that I never pressed the record button. So I was like, alright, let's record it. That was just a test. I didn't mess up. She never showed up any... She, like, film it anyways, so do the voiceover. Yeah, this is what we're supposed to do.
That looks so fake.
That looks so fake. Hey, Damien.
And this scene took forever. I was like literally like right here in front of the camera, obviously. So I was like trying not to punch the camera. That's the best part. Thank you to everyone that was a part of this. The short film came in second place. So yeah, when people were getting mad about me like calling them actresses, I don't know, people were angry about it for some reason, and then they were ranting about it on Facebook. But I didn't want to like come out with like some kind of apology and like make like an apology and like, oh, I'm so sorry for insulting them, even though it was satire and it was a short film called Cringe anyways. But yeah, so I put this here. This was my apology. So I like shared this on Facebook. It's like, hey everyone, watch the behind the scenes. And then this was at the end, so it was like my thank you, and it was my apology. At the same time, for apparently making them feel bad for calling them actresses. I don't know, but yeah, that is Cringe, and that's how it came to be. There's actually like 3 or 4. Yeah, there's like 3 vlogs as well. Yeah, Cringe short film.
What's going on?
And I didn't notice. At first, it says turns on my phone was in 480p mode. So this is actually 480p. Yeah, so I didn't know that the front-facing camera was garbage on this phone because the back one is 720p and it's actually decent. And so I didn't realize the front-facing camera, so when I was like vlogging like this, I didn't realize that it was this bad until I put it on my computer. It's like, oh, okay.
So I am actually...
So this is actually how bad my front camera is.
They're kind of supposed to film in his living room, and you're supposed to be an actor in it.
Oh yeah, I go over some more stuff that I talked about already. 10 at night, so it was like almost pitch black in that, and like walking through pitch black. Oh wow, this is back when it was set up like this. Oh, I know it's backwards. Never mind. Quality content there. My experience. This quality makes me so sick. I was like, well, oh well. So yeah, after they left, and then I filmed my solo stuff, and then this was right after. So I filmed this little vlog. So basically, if I remember right what I said, it basically made me hate filming. And that's why Sick of Skits, when that first started, that started later because it was supposed to start around this time. So then it started late, and then that caused drama because people were offended by the videos I made then. Whoop-de-doo. I'm controversial. Call me Onision. I don't give a crap. And then editing the short film and Steam Summer Sale news. Oh, back when I had my guitar in the corner. Oh, this is back... This is back when I did not have a bed, isn't it? Yeah, it's back when I didn't have a bed. And that poster, instead of being over there and that, it's like right next to me. And it was on that wall. And then my desk was here. Good times, man. I used to not have a bed. So, I used to sleep on the middle of my floor. So yeah, that was Cringe. That was it. Hold on. I like how my banner looks with this. I need to make a new banner. I don't like the banner anymore. And I have actually completed like a new character icon. But I'm not sure if I want to change it or not. Because I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to do those things, man. But I do want to make a new banner, but I have to wait until I get my laptop in September. So then we'll do it. Because I don't have Illustrator or anything like that on here. I only have Photoshop. So I could do it in Photoshop. I don't know. I think I'll just wait and we'll see what we come up with. I got other stuff to do working on right now. But anyways, that was Cringe. That was like an overview and like kind of like a director commentary type of thing over it and just reacting to it. And there would be a lot more different things that I would do if I did it these days. So yeah, that's Cringe, man. That's Cringe. So yeah, anyways, hope you guys liked that video. If you did, drop a like, get subscribed, leave a comment down below. I will see you guys tomorrow in the video. Have a good day, guys. Woo!